Fox 40 News has found the alligator that authorities told us was being held at an undisclosed location. Fox 40's Chris Whalen went inside the home of a man who took in the 3-foot-long gator seized at an Endicott home earlier this week.
Meet Fluffy, a 3-year-old alligator. Mark Short took Fluffy in after he was seized during a domestic disturbance between a mother and son in Endicott. Ever since a local reptile store closed its doors, Short has become the go-to guy for reptile rescues.
Ever since they've left, I've definitely become the one. Everybody calls me. It's all word of mouth. I don't advertise or nothing. And next thing you know, people call me on the phone, have a snake to get rid of, an iguana to get rid of.
Short, dubbed the Critter Dude by his friends, has 2 alligators. This other one's name is Zeus, 2 snakes, 2 chinchillas, and a monitor lizard that he keeps in a mini zoo in his basement. All the creatures have been turned over to him by the Department of Environmental Conservation.
I applied and they gave me the license, so I started working with the DEC with Zeus down here, and that's how I came across Fluffy, because I was already in the DEC's chain or whatever. They knew I already had a license for one.
Upstairs, Short has what most people would consider traditional pets, dogs and cats, and he says they know not to get too close to the less furry creatures downstairs.
Dogs, believe it or not, and cats are really not stupid either. They can kind of sense when something's out to possibly get them or something like that, so they're very, very cautious. They tiptoe around, that's for sure.
The Critter Dude says he takes in reptiles not just because he loves it, but also because he wants to educate people and show them that they're not as scary as they look.
At a zoo, everything is behind glass. When you come to my home, just like you're seeing here, it's hands-on, and to me, there's nothing better than to see children's eyes light up and just exast over an animal right there in front of them.
And this reporter wasn't the only one who was reluctant to get a closer look at Fluffy and his friends. Once, Short was stopped by a police officer who had second thoughts about confronting him.
Because I called for backup. And so when the other police officer came, same thing, he wouldn't even get out of his car or nothing.
And he even has a tough time getting his own family to enter his house.
My own parents have only been to my house twice since I've lived here, and I've moved in here in 2000.
But that doesn't stop the Critter Dude from doing what he loves, which he says he'll do until the day he dies. In Endwell, Christopher Whalen, Fox 40 News.